up, everybody? I am back. I am back. I am back. I know y'all have been wondering where in the hell is Carmen Sandiego, but I am back. I want to, first of all, thank all my OGs for sticking around. Thank you all so much for riding this hiatus out with me. This was longer than I thought it was going to be, but I said since I took my dear sweet time and following my intuition in the first place and taking a break when it kept telling me to take a break and I didn't listen, that I better go ahead and take my time and make sure I come back when it's really, the right time to come back. And so, to be honest with y'all, the first month or two was spent fighting the urge not to come right back. I'm like, no, I need to just sit in this and be still and figure out, okay, why is my intuition telling me to take this break and what's going on. So I did that. I am back. I want to welcome all of my newbies to the channel. Welcome. It's so great to have you here. I hope you are enjoying the videos, the content, the information. Hope it is helpful. So what have I been up to, y'all? Well, one, I ain't been to church. If you was wondering about that, well, did she go back? Did they get her? No. I am very much still a witch, very much still an occultist, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. But I've been doing a lot of meditating, a lot of shadow work, really just connecting deeper to my path and really practicing magic more, studying what I want to study. It's nice, doing these videos, and like when y'all bring up a topic and you want a video done, it's nice to have that refresher and do videos on that topic and get that refresher course on the information. But it's also, not the same as just going out and, well, that's piqued my interest just now, so let me go research, let me go study that, or, let me revisit that because I want to revisit it, not because I'm doing a video. So, yeah, I've really been enjoying that. I've been reading a lot. Oh my God, I've read so many books. And still working on the tremendous book list that I have. And I do want to do a video on like an updated witchcraft, hoodoo, occult type book list video or whatever. So yeah, I've been meditating a lot. Like I said, I tried a new meditation, a metronome meditation, and I'll post a screenshot of this book excerpt, which is in my my wish list to get, and it breaks down what beats per minute on the metronome correspond with the chakras. And so I done that, and I had a really profound experience. I'm not sure whether the metronome meditation was like that special ingredient that did it, or whether it was just a combination of all of the things that I was doing at the time. But I met one of my spirit animals, and it was just a really interesting experience and dream that I had. So, and it was right around the time that I was doing the metronome meditation. So I've been doing that. I've been working with sigils a lot. I really enjoy working with sigils. So I've been working with the Making Magic, the sigils in the Making Magic deck, and I can post a link, or put a link in the description box. And I'm gonna post the metronome meditation. That'll be in the community section. But yeah, I really like those sigils. They work. And so I've really been enjoying the simplicity of just working with sigils, and popping one in my purse or popping one in my pocket when I need some extra energy, or if I'm going into a certain situation and I want things to go my way. So I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been working with affirmations, where I just have post-it notes, mainly in my bathroom, but of affirmations that can just absorb into my subconscious mind. That's the intention that I put into them when I write them and post them up. Working with repetition, like writing affirmations, mantras over and over. Hold on. Daggone wind strong as hell. I had to chase my papers down in the neighbor's yard. Oh my God. What kind of paperweight is this tea supposed to be? That the wind and picked up the mug and the papers, everything. I don't even know what I was saying. Affirmations, I think. I'm working with repetition, where I like just write out an affirmation over and over and over. I still have to work on that. I started it and I do like a few, you know what? I do, I just sit down and like just write down as much as I can, just over and over and over when I'm in the mood, and write those affirmations over and over. And then I don't have like a set number that I do or anything like that, and then I revisit it. The goal is to get to 100 but I don't have a set number of how many times I write the affirmation when I do my little session, my little writing session. So yeah, those are the things that I've been working on. Casting spells, really just, you know, witching it up more and not sitting on the sidelines, because, you know, like I've given the advice in other videos, you know, sometimes the spell that you need is, you know, to just handle things in the mundane way. And that's advice that I take a lot of the times. And so I've just been moving more to the other side of the spectrum, where it's like, you know what? I'm tired of doing things the old-fashioned way. Let me cast a spell real quick. Let me drop this powder around this motherfucker's house real quick and get things to go my way. So I've been in that space and just, you know, finding the balance between, you know, not using magic as a crutch, but also not just sitting on my hands when I'm a witch at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I do want to talk about my experiences with the shift, like just my thoughts on what I've been observing during my hiatus. And so you know, the big topic is the shift. And so my experiences with the shift, I've been experiencing a lot of deja vu. I can definitely tell that the energy is lighter. It's easier to manifest. It's not like fighting an uphill battle when you're trying to accomplish your goals and things, and not even just with magic, just little simple things, trying to establish, you know, good habits, or, you know, trying to keep up with your, commit to your New Year's resolution. I just find that it's been easier here lately, since the shift, and I can definitely tell that I'm in a new space, at least, and things are better, and like the people that are around me, things are going better for them now than you know, before all of this mess started. So that's been my experience with it. I still feel like we're in the process of shifting a bit, or at least in that, you know, aftermath, settling down type, that area, because I feel like we've been shifting for a really long time. I have been feeling something for a long time, you know, about maybe at least a year, or maybe over a year now. I just couldn't put a name to it. So yeah, this hasn't been an overnight thing. It's not going to be an overnight thing. I don't have all the answers to what's going on or what's going to happen. All I know is I'm doing my part to manifest what I want to happen, and that's all I can suggest anybody do. You know, make sure you're putting an ingredient in the pot. You're co-creating this reality, so make sure you're putting the energy out there, and the reality out there, or the thoughts out there, so you can create the reality that it is that you want to see. So that's what I've been doing as far as that. I did want to also speak on the whole new age to Jesus phenomenon that seemed to happen during my hiatus. And really, it's not a phenomenon or anything like that, or I don't even look at it as agents or anything like that. This is something that has always happened, is going to continue to happen. You know, it happens on a daily basis. People switch paths and have new realizations and different things and switch gods all the time. It's just a matter of some people doing it in front of a camera, and when they do, it can make a whole big mess of things, you know, depending on how they handle it and go about it, and because they put themselves in the public eye. So, you know, that's nothing new. People flip-flop all the time, which is everyone's prerogative to try different paths and see what works for you. I think that Mystic at the Crossroads, shout out to her, made a really nice suggestion as far as making a call to witches, and I'm gonna add occultists into the mix, of, you know, making your own videos of how this path has helped you. You know, witchcraft has definitely helped me and empowered me and made me feel like, you know, I have tools and resources, and that, you know, I can get out of situations that it's not, you know, all out of my hands, and that I don't have absolutely any say in what happens, you know. So witchcraft has been a huge tool of empowerment for me, and like I said earlier in the video, I don't see myself going back to that, to Christianity ever. And so my suggestion would be, if you're on the fence, if you're new, if you're in that space where it's like, okay, this information and these paths and things, what these people are saying, whether it's in the conscious community or witches or just, you know, anything that's alternative and that's, you know, a bugaboo and has been frowned upon by whatever path you're coming from, you know, if you're in that space where, okay, these things are resonating with me, but I'm still on the fence and a little iffy about it, take your time. You don't have to rush into anything. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Just take your time. And what I found is, give yourself time and enough information to satisfy your conscious mind, to satisfy the old programming, to satisfy, you know, this old way of being, or some may even call it your ego, but I look at it as your conscious mind, because it's okay, you've got this one program that you've been under for X amount of years, but if you feed that program enough information where it can logically say, you know what, this is worth exploring, or this isn't so evil, this isn't so bad, you know, that I can't explore it, then it makes it easier. You know, that's where you can find your courage, when you give your conscious mind enough information to go off of, enough research, enough examples, enough, you know, testimonies from other people that, you know, hey, maybe this is worth looking into, or it's not so bad, you know, and then you take it from there and you reach new levels of comfort or discomfort, whatever, and you go back to what you know, or you go in a completely different direction. But give yourself time and the freedom to explore whatever. Again, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. This is your path at the end of the day, and nobody can say yay or nay on whether you're doing something right or not but you. So you know, and I think I don't want to blame the whole new age to Jesus on this one philosophy, but I have never liked it, and I do feel that it contributes, or it can contribute to people jumping off a path that really is calling them, but getting scared too soon or what have you. The whole philosophy of a year and a day. No, you're not going to study anything for a year and a day and be comfortable with it. And you're certainly not going to study something for, you're not going to study anything for a year and a day and you have no opinion of it whatsoever, and be completely comfortable in it and be field ready, if you will. So to think that, you know, a year and a day or that there's any set time frame period of just studying and, okay, well, I've reached this time frame milestone, so I'm an expert now, or I can do this, or I can work with this spirit, or I can do this path, and really you're not ready. So take your time. Take your time and give yourself time to reprogram and settle in the new information, and not just parrot information back, or comprehend it on an intellectual level, but really internalize it. Give yourself time enough to know it and feel it in your spirit that, yeah, this is right for me. So that's my advice to that. So maybe somebody can avoid hopping off of a path that really may be worth exploring and may really be for them, but you're just going too fast. You're not giving yourself enough time to settle into the new information. So yeah, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. And I also, since I mentioned one YouTuber, I cannot end this video without mentioning my favorite witch on YouTube who has returned, y'all. The Lady Grave Dancer is back. I'm so excited. So if y'all don't know who that is, please check her out, especially if you're a new witch. It doesn't matter what kind of witch you are, honestly. If you're looking for inspiration, if you've been feeling stagnant in your path, and you just want some ideas and really, just kick it with a cool witch. Although, we're not actually hanging out with her in person, but, good vibes over there, down to earth, lots of information. So check that channel out. I'm so happy that she's back. I'm like, 2021 is going to be a good year. The Lady Grave Dancer is back. And I'm back. So it's going to be a good year. Yeah, I just had to shout out her real quick, because I screamed when I saw her back. I really didn't think she was ever going to come back to YouTube. She had even made her videos private at one point, and I hollered when that happened too. But yeah, they're not private anymore. She'd been unprivated, but she's back, and I didn't think she was coming back. So shout out to her. And since I'm making this, little all-in-one video, since I'm back, I do want to end the video on just, my final thoughts on this whole continued dragged out situation we got going on, y'all. And a little epiphany that I had with this whole situation is, one, renewing my faith in humanity. Not everybody's asleep, not everybody's dead, not everybody's cowardly. So I wanted to throw that out there. If you're feeling, if you're in one of those areas and it's like, okay, everybody's asleep, ain't nobody got no fight in them. I just wanted to throw that out there, that yeah, there are still people who can think and who have courage and who are fighting the good fight. And to those of you out there who are fighting the good fight and aren't feeding into, what the advice is and the order of the day is, one, more power to you. Keep doing what you've been doing. And if you are someone who would like to be that type of person, or maybe you're not there yet, or maybe you're just not in a position to, put some energy out there. Light a candle, do a ritual, create a sigil that you can look at or carry with you when you're in these areas. I don't want to get too far off on a tangent with the spell work, but think outside the box, or just as simple as, like I said, lighting a candle and empowering these people, and that are fighting the good fight, that are doing their part to speak up and speak out and show out. Put the energy out there that they are protected, that they are encouraged, and that they remain courageous and strong, and have that long-suffering ability to continue to fight the good fight. If you don't feel empowered yourself, to do certain things or not do certain things, then yeah, light a candle, put some energy out there, do a spell work that encourages and encourages and protects those who are, you know, who don't mind and who are on the front lines, you know, helping to shift things for all of us. So yeah, that's all, you guys. I think that is all I want to say. I know this video is kind of all over the place, but it's a lot I wanted to touch on in my triumphant return. So I will definitely be making more videos. I have, you know, several things that I want to say. And so yeah, stay tuned for those things. It's good to be back. I am so happy that y'all are still here. I'm not back on Instagram yet. Still not feeling it over there yet to come back. So yeah, right now I'm just on YouTube, and this is where it all started. So I had to come back here first, you know. So yeah, I am back. And on my birthday, no less. The big 3-3. So yeah, can't wait to see y'all in the comments. Make sure y'all got that notification bell on. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Share this video, share the other videos, and I will see you on the other ones, guys. Bye.